two juices that really work wonders for the gut. I have seen this in my own practice. When you drink these juices consistently and independently, meaning away from other foods and at the right time of day, you will see results. At the end of this video, I'm going to give you the guidelines on how to drink these juices to get the maximum benefit, so stick around for that. So the first miracle juice, is it called Romantic Whisper Watermelon? Is it Pineapple Vacation Daydream? Is it Lemon Glow Zest? No, it's celery juice. Seriously, don't moan and groan. Celery juice was all the rage like 8 years ago, and for good reason. Celery juice rebuilds your hydrochloric acid. This is so important because low hydrochloric acid or low stomach acid is implicated in conditions like GERD, heartburn, SIBO, leaky gut, and other gastrointestinal issues. Having strong hydrochloric acid is a major key in keeping your gut strong and healthy. Celery juice also heals chronic diarrhea and chronic constipation. It is anti-inflammatory and antibacterial, so it really takes care of the bacterial overgrowth in our intestines, if we have it, to help clear SIBO and other conditions. Celery juice also has critical enzymes that help revive the digestive enzymes that you already have. To make celery juice, you're going to cut off the end of the celery. You're going to use 1 whole stalk per glass of juice for beginners. And then you're going to wash the celery thoroughly. Once the celery is washed, you can put it back down and you're going to want to take off all of the leaves. Yes, the leaves have major nutritional benefits and you can keep them on if you're brave, but I myself always take them off because it does make the celery juice more bitter. So remove all the leaves from the celery and then make sure that you have very clean stalks of celery. Sometimes I notice at the very ends of the celery stick or the tops of the celery is dirty, so I like to cut those off as well. You just take your celery stalks one by one and you run them through your juicer. Now I recommend drinking 16 ounces of celery juice because celery juice benefits the entire GI tract, which actually runs from the mouth all the way to the rectum. As it goes down, it will benefit each part of the digestive system. You need to have enough in order for it to do this. So aim for 16 ounces per day. If you have a major condition that you really need help with, then I suggest trying to work up to 32 ounces per day. But celery juice has all kinds of benefits beyond just the digestive system. It's great for the brain, it's great for the skin, it's great for energy. It has a whole host of benefits, and that's why I like to drink it almost every day. Now, I'm not gonna lie, celery juice is an acquired taste, meaning the more you drink it, the more you acquire a liking for it. You might not like it the first time you try it. I'm just being honest. Miracle drink for the gut is cabbage juice. Cabbage juice is incredible for the gut. It has L-glutamine. L-glutamine is known for healing and repairing the lining of the gut. So if you have any issues with the lining of the gut, with any discomfort, or if you have leaky gut, L-glutamine is what you want. This naturally has L-glutamine. This is what you want to juice. I always have purple cabbage because I really like purple cabbage, but you can use the green cabbage as well. Either one will do wonders for the gut, especially if you have rectal bleeding or ulcerative colitis or any type of ulcer like a duodenal ulcer or a peptic ulcer, anything like that. Cabbage juice is also anti-inflammatory and has many antioxidants. A doctor by the name of Garrett Cheney took in 100 peptic ulcer patients, and he was able to heal them of their ulcers. He healed 81 of them within a week, and many felt symptom relief in just 4 days of drinking cabbage juice. So whether you have rectal bleeding, gastric ulcers, duodenal ulcers, ulcerative colitis, leaky gut, cabbage is your guy. It also heals the lining of the throat and the stomach, which is really helpful for those of you with GERD or heartburn. So how do you do this? Let's talk about guidelines so that you can maximize the benefit of these juices. First, choose which juice you want to try. I'd say try them both. See if you like either one of them right off the cuff. You might actually not mind drinking either one of them. But if you have a preference, go with which one you have the preference for. If you have ulcers, you might want to start with cabbage juice. If you have other gastrointestinal issues, maybe try the celery juice. With both juices, do not mix these with anything. This is especially important for celery juice. Do not mix it with apple or water or lemon to make it taste better. This is going to completely eradicate any benefit that you would have gotten from the celery juice being pure. So definitely make sure your celery juice is pure. Now, the other guideline around this is that you want to drink these by themselves. These need to be their own meal. So my suggestion is to wake up in the morning and drink these first thing in the morning. Maybe get up, brush your teeth, do what you usually do in the morning, but before your coffee, before your breakfast, juice either celery or cabbage and drink that down. And then it's important to wait. It's important to wait at least 15 to 20 minutes, at least, before you put anything else down the digestive tract, because you want these to go to work in isolation by themselves for the maximum benefit. We want maximum benefit here. So your question is, do I need a juicer? I don't have a juicer. Now, if you don't have a juicer, you can use a blender. With the celery, you'll chop the celery up nice and small, stick the whole stalk all chopped up into a blender and blend that on high. Then when the blending is over, you'll strain it into a glass. This might require you to put more than just one stalk in so that you get enough juice, but it's definitely something you can do. Same thing with the cabbage. Blend that up on high. Chop up the cabbage, put it in the blender, blend it up on high. If you need to add small amounts of water in order to get it to really blend, that's okay. Strain that and drink that. Let me talk about juicers. Juicers for someone with gut problems are just essential. They're just absolutely essential. You may have a gut issue that is sensitive. You may be sensitive to fiber. You may have a gut that causes you pain. This is where a juicer is so vital. The juicer will strip out all fiber from whatever you're juicing so that it literally goes right into your digestive system and right into your bloodstream. You are getting maximum nutrients from this. If you have gut problems, I can guarantee you, you are not assimilating nutrients. And we need to get you assimilating nutrients. We need to get those nutrients in your body so that you can heal. And the best way to do that is through juicing. So please invest in yourself if you have gut issues and get yourself a juicer. Keep your eye open for juicers at thrift stores. I see them often. You can get a juicer for 20 bucks at a Goodwill. So look around and find yourself a juicer, or you can buy an entry-level model for about $100. It's absolutely worth investing in yourself and investing in your gut, and buy a juicer. It makes this whole process way easier, and it's way easier on your gut to get these nutrients in. A juicer is the best money you will ever spend on your health. Better than, or that's how I started out. I bought a $100 entry-level centrifugal juicer, and when I realized that juicing was going to be actually a part of my life and a part of my family's life, I invested in a better quality juicer, because the higher the quality of the juicer you have, the more juice you get out of every single fruit and vegetable you put in. If I could say a fairy godmother would fly over to your face and say to you, I can get you healed from your gut condition, but all you have to do is drink this juice every day, would you do it? Would you apply yourself every single day to see if perhaps you were healed? Because honestly, these are miracles. They will heal. They heal. I've seen them heal people. It's so important to stay consistent though. So just imagine you have a fairy godmother telling you, you will heal if you drink this. This is how much I believe in these juices. I'm pulling the fairy godmother on you. So drink these juices every single day. Commit yourself and don't quit. Keep up with it. Some people say that they experience more diarrhea or they experienced constipation even drinking this. The body needs time to heal. The body needs time to undo what has been done to it over the course of years. So give it time, and don't worry. Consistency with a good practice like this will pay off in the long run. They need to make a law that if you have gut issues, you should get a juicer. Senate Bill 54622 was passed with bipartisan support. Everyone with a GI issue gets a juicer. Politicians actually doing something that would benefit the people? That would never happen. If you learned something from this video, I would love it if you gave this video a thumbs up. And if you want to empower yourself with knowledge and build a friendship with me, please consider subscribing to God's Food. Watch this video next to learn more, and remember that you're a blessing. God's Food.